What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another tutorial video for FiveM. In this video I will be showing you how to add custom vehicles to your server from GTA5-Mods website. This video has been requested a lot, so here it is. We will be needing a few things for this and doing a few steps, but nothing too difficult. First, we're going to need OpenIV. The link for this website will be in the description. Go ahead and hit download now and then install it. It does not take long to install, so we're going to go ahead and install it really quick. As you can tell, this is the first time I'm installing it. I deleted everything off of my computer. That way you can see the exact steps needed to open everything up. And as you can see, it's already installed. So we're going to close this out, and we're going to go to our MediaFire website right here. This link will also be in the description. You're going to have to download this resource file. So go ahead and hit download. And on MediaFire, you get this little pop-up sometimes. This time I didn't get it. So let's go ahead and drag this resource file to our desktop. So there's only one more thing we need to do. We need to go to the GTA5 mod website or anywhere else and get some vehicles. So we're going to go ahead vehicle, and we're going to find a vehicle that we want. Let's just scroll a second and see what we find. Let's see. Oh, I kind of like this 69 right here. You can pick anything you want. It all works the same way. So we're going to go ahead and hit 69. And we're going to go ahead and hit download. We're going to hit download again. It's going to create a little WinRAR download. We're going to drag that to our desktop. So now there's two things we need to do. Go ahead and open up the WinRAR file. Go into, close out of the pop-up. Go inside this folder, and you can see SS69 has one file in it. Go back and drag SS69 to the desktop, just like that. We're going to put this over here and here. We got to OpenIV. So now what we're going to do is open up OpenIV. So open up OpenIV. Go ahead and hit Grand Theft Auto 5, Windows, and now it's going to ask you for your Grand Theft Auto location. So go ahead and hit Browse. Mine's going to be on my D drive, Program Files, Epic Games, GTA 5. Yours will be in the same location, but usually under C. I just install everything on my D drive, just because how I do things. And then go ahead and select folder. It's going to say found a valid version, and hit continue. Now what it's going to do is going to ask you to back up your files. We don't care about that, so we're going to hit continue. Now it's going to make sure we have a legitimate version of GTA, because that's just what FiveM does. Everything links with GTA, and they want to make sure that everything's legitimate. So we're going to give this a second to load up. It does not take very long. As you can see, it's already starting up. So once it's loaded up, you'll get this window here. Now there's a lot you can do with this. We'll get more into detail with it in future videos. In this video, we'll just show you how to create your own vehicle. There are websites when you download vehicles, it is already complete, ready to go. GTA5-Mods website, they give it to you in a funny way. So you need to go ahead and pretty much extract files that FiveM can read. So we're going to open up our WinRAR file again. Open up this folder and this SS69. Go ahead and drop that right in this column here. Close out your WinRAR. We can delete that file now. We don't no longer need it. And now right here you can see we're going to open that up. Do not show this again. Close. There's a few things in here we need to do now. For that we also need to open up our SS69 folder that was on the desktop. So while we're in here, we're going to create a new folder called Stream. STREAM. And hit enter. We're going to get to that in a second. First we're going to need to find all the meta files. The meta files pretty much declare of how the car handles, the car features, stuff like that. And in there, we're going to go for data. You can see right here's all our handling files, vehicle files, carols, and carvations. Pretty much this is everything about the car, the information of it. We're going to go ahead and take all of these files and drag them right into here. Remember that resource file we downloaded? Right here? We're going to go ahead and also drag that in here. Now we're done with our resource files, our meta files. Now we need to go ahead and load the skins of the vehicle, which is your stream files. To get there, we go back into our OpenIV. And we're going to go to X64. As you can see on the bottom right here, it says vehicle.rpf. Go ahead and double click that. In here you can see we got a YTD file, a couple of YFT files. Go ahead and take all of these files and drag them into your stream folder. There you go. Boom. Close out of OpenIV. You can put this on your desktop taskbar. Just delete it. It's whatever. So now what you can do, you can open up this YFT file. Double click it because you already have OpenIV. Now it'll open this file up and you can see the skin of the vehicle. This is also how you can edit the skins in the future. As you can see right here is the actual vehicle. There's a lot you can do with it. If you hit this drop down, there's a lot you can do. So this is a whole video on its own, but I just wanted to show you an example of where you go for when you edit your files. But as you can see, the car files are loading properly. So let's go ahead and add it into our excuse me, into our server. So for that, we need to open up where our server is saved. Mine's on a desktop, and we need to go to our resource folder. Now there's two ways you can do this. You can go ahead and drag it right into your resource folder, go back into your server.cfg, and just start the folder, which is SS69. The only problem with that is when you get, like my server has over 300 vehicles, that is a lot. It's a lot of typing. It's a pain in the ass, to put it easy. So what we're going to do is organize things. Go back to your resource folder, and we're going to create a new folder. Let's call this folder cars. You can call this whatever you want. And drag your SS69 car right in there. So what this is doing is, instead of calling each car individually, we're just going to call this folder, and it'll open up everything inside it. So every time we add a new car, we don't have to edit the server.cfg. All we're going to type in here is, make sure you type the name exactly the same way, which was cars with the brackets. And now what this does, if done properly, and I didn't do any mistakes, hopefully, it should call the SS69, which is inside that folder. So let's go ahead and test that out. Let's hit start.bat. So what we're looking for is right here. Now you're going to see red, you can see blue, you can see yellow. Don't worry about that. You can see it says starter resource SS69. Let me open this up. All this red means, it says asset uses 160 megabytes of physical memory. Oversized assets can and will lead to streaming issues. All that means is that the graphics, the quality, the picture of the vehicle is a large file, and it could slow down your server, or the quality of the vehicle could be buggy. Depending on how large the file is, it could either be white, I believe green, yellow, and red. Don't worry about it. There's nothing wrong with the file. It just means it's going to take extra time to load. The server is warning you of that. But let's go ahead and spawn inside the server and make sure that the car works. So for that, we're going to open up our FiveM. Let FiveM load, and we're going to connect to localhost. So go to play and hit localhost right here. If you do not have localhost enabled, you can simply type in here localhost, and it'll pop up, or hit enter. It should pop up. Sometimes you have to go back and hit play. Okay, it's not doing it. But what you can do is hit F8. You can type connect localhost. It'll connect it to your localhost. But the easiest way is to just have this enabled. To enable this, go over to your settings, scroll down and make sure you have, where is it? Local port, hide, make, no, what's it doing? Make the interface use dark theme. I don't know why it's not showing it for me. Oh, cancel. No, let me go back to the home screen. Go to settings, scroll down. It's not showing it for me, but for you there should be something down here called enable localhost. It could be that they changed things up now and it automatically has that. I don't know if they've done an update recently. Usually you would come in here and you would enable using localhost. It would be like a developer option. It could be that they have it open for everybody now, but we're just going to ignore it then. No, not that. We're going to go to our play and we're going to connect to localhost. So as you can see, we're connecting to our localhost. And then once we're in, we're going to spawn the car. The way you find out what the spawn code is for the car, you pretty much just go to where your car is saved. Go to your stream folder. You can see what these are called. They're all called SS69. Shut up. So SS69 is what the vehicle is called, and that's the code we're going to use to spawn it in. So if we go in here, of course I'm in a great location to be spawning in vehicles. Good thing we have vMenu installed, which allows us to do some funny stuff like this. We're going to go over here to where I can spawn the vehicle in. Get out of God mode again, or no clip. I'm going to open up our vMenu. Go to vehicle related options and vehicle spawner. If you like the vMenu, I do have a video on how to install the vMenu. So we're going to spawn it by model name, which is SS69. Hit enter. As you can see, there it is. Sounds awesome. It's loaded in. And there you go. Now, a lot of times there's different liveries, skins that people include with this. So when you go to vehicle options, scroll down to vehicle liveries, you can change the skin. So as you can see, they did include different types of skins with this. They're all pretty basic with just the stripes, but there you go. That is how you install any of the vehicles. Let me stop because it's quite loud. This is how you install any of the vehicles into your FiveM server from GTA 5 Mods. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you have any questions, add me on my Discord. It will be in the description. Somebody just joined my server. I have no idea who that is. But that is kind of odd. I'm on localhost. Server 2. That's kind of funny. Either way, I'm not sure how he connected to my thing. It might be because I'm port forwarded. I am not 100% sure. Either way, we're going to go ahead and close this out. If you guys have any questions, we will see you in the next video. Also, I'm sorry, if you have any questions, you can add me on my Discord. I'm always very active in that. My Discord, I will show you real quick, is right here. The German, as you can see, we're quite active. We're starting out. We only got 53 members currently, but you can see people come in here. We have a little support section, but people ask questions. I try to do one-on-one. As you can see, people are blowing my stuff up to try to help them out. But the link for this will be in the description, and we'll see you in the next video.